woken up, right? They've drank their coffee. They've gotten their lunch in. They've had their dinner. They've warmed up and they're ready to take this ancient, clear and confidently. Yeah, I certainly this is going to be tough for one win. So NiP, Alan, what about you?
Well,
as we're heading
if they're
into
managing to eat lunch and dinner in one sitting, these are some big boys with some big appetites, and one win is on the menu, and they're coming. They're coming right into mid. Here we go. 4 players for that T side. There was a bit of a mid clear from one win, but they go a little too early.
Look how quietly. NiP, they're just sneaking in there. They are being ninjas. They've been spotted there though, but oh, they're picking up the pace.
Oh.
They're finding the headshots.
Trick onto the head. There it is. 5 alive. Bomb planted in the open. Just need to secure this donut control, and this round is over. One win barely had chances to fire bullets. Only configs taking damage. That's as clean as can be, and that is a statement.
Did you notice the timing there on the push, mid push from NiP? Or the mid walk, I much rather could say.
In terms of delaying it?
Yeah, it's when the flash has popped from one win, and they are fairly certain that now one win has seen no one. The perfect timing.
Good calls. Maybe they might have been prepped pistols and known that one win liked to do this mid clear. So like, you know, let's not go early. Let's bide our time. Molly goes in behind Nickelback, and that is a disastrous flash. Looked like could have actually been a team flash. I'm not really sure. Nade's going to finish Nickelback off. Trade is there. Boomish wants to recover that SMG. This round starts to slow down a little bit. Molly goes back in as Jaguar control will be in soon for NiP.
People call this different. Just Jaguar, and then I heard Cheetah, I've heard Dark, I've heard Light.
So I used to call it Cheetah, and then Blair, of all people, called me out because you can't have cheetahs in South America, so I changed to Jaguar. And then now I hear other people saying Cheetah, so... And you also have Lamps. Lamps sometimes are cool.
Light.
Yeah.
For me, it's very easy because the next room is dark. So you have light and then you have dark, which is very easy. And then red room here, window and mid. Window or red? It's easier to communicate with colors, you know. You're gonna come in and you're gonna say cheetah, and then people are gonna be looking where's the... I'm on the wrong continent, for crying out loud. Like you were touching on. So where's the panther? It doesn't look like a panther, does it?
No. I guess you know, I don't know. And also, if you're playing against, Kaylee, if you're calling Cheetah, who knows what your crew is? Could be anything.
Yeah.
Tricky one.
Head's a tricky one. Oi, 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 oi.
Oh, here we go. So for the fans, we had me and Hege here have a prediction. It's a prediction of how long it takes for the casting to degrade into abject madness, and I believe the number was put down on the 3rd map. So we need to hold it together here.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you are certainly right. But it's just a little bit of these first rounds, solid rounds by NiP, so of course we love to see some shenanigans here from,
that's a good word.
With the pistols.
I like that word.
Good control. Good control by NiP though. They're not gonna get caught with their pants down this time around.
Config might get a bit of fun here. There it is, fun to the face. That is a party popper gone backwards. This Config is taken out of the game. Hampus can't find a jewel. Okay, Nickelback is going to peek. Smoke was down.
He did find it.
Yeah, Nickelback didn't really need to fight that. He had the smoke behind
him. Just in the Nickelback of time.
Yes, exactly. Hampus here, taking shots, red spraying through. It's a bit frisky, but the afterplants look okay now, and I think the worst of it is avoided. Silhouette painted, and another head found from from the trick himself.
2 HP. Oh, you just feel for the player who almost get the frag. But almost flawless anti-echo there by NiP. Third on the board, and now things are going to get spicy. Because now we finally have the buy rounds all around. And of course, there's an op on Deco. So, super excited to see what he is going to try to do with this.
Going A at the moment. Had a good spawn. And he's just throwing some nadage for his teammates. He's actually going to throw a smoke for mid. I guess it's a little bit harder with the spawns for those mid guys to throw it themselves, so why not?
It's super useful. Oh, but Roland almost finds 2 entries there. Config with a great spacing. Takes out Travis.
Save.
And this is just a free A site.
Yeah, save.
Or B site.
Gotta save.
Yeah.
That is... What a change of pace. Granted, they've been anti-ecos, but they've been a lot of defaults, and then they just explode up A on the flashes.
Yeah, on contact, even. Roland is, they just have flashes ready, and as soon as Roland gets that first frag, then the flashes starts raining in. It's kind of a bit of the same that we saw from One Win on Nuke, where they would have slow methodical rounds, and then they would just hit A. Just do a full fast A round. That's a bit of that importance, you know, to keep your enemy guessing, them on their toes. And I think it's brilliant to have this kind of fast-paced round in the first buy round, because they're not kind of forcing One Win to, in every round further, be very aware of this, and perhaps getting to bait out more of their early utility. Exactly. Kind of forcing them. Do you have to mullo down banana? You have to use your smoke early. You have to nade and flash. And yeah, we'll see how it will progress.
Go back. He's going to get aggressive, trying to dodge the flashes by looking down. So many smokes here. Is that 4 T smokes in mid? What's going on here? Missed window smoke. I don't know what's going on, but they've used a lot of utility. Flashbang is perfect onto Boomich, as Brolan is isolated from his teammates, as they're trying to probe A instead. The bomb is still outside of B. I don't think this round has gone as planned so far, but now they've got to redirect here on towards A and get past
How are they even gonna get past Forrester? It's not just Forrester, it's Forrester, Travis, and Deco. The Deco has repositioned now. Good entry! Nice. Good flash by Hampus. Config takes down one. Oh, this is so tricky. Don't have much map control here, and Hampus is taken out immediately.
This is a nightmare. This is a nightmare for NiP. Retake is so clean from One Win. And that round... It just looks so janky from NiP. They're using so many nades in mid. They haven't committed anywhere else.
Yeah, you pointed it out. It was 4 smokes.
It's way too many. I mean, 3 is quite common because you do red or window, whatever you want to call it, then donut, then you do the close smoke to kind of deny information, fake like it's someone contesting mid. But the extra smoke, I don't know where that came from. Maybe someone had to smoke on it because they were stuck in a molly or something, but...
Yeah, perhaps.
It's just so much utility for what is, in essence, no gain.
Exactly, and you see how much that decision to use all their utility punished them as they're trying to get into A side. One Win isn't even playing the site, they just play back in City. They don't have to play on the site itself. They know that NiP doesn't have any smokes. Let's see here. Oh, Nickelback and Travis, they're really fighting hard for this early mid control. Config has not been able to have much success in keeping this space for his team.
Yeah, and as we said going into the map, you know, Config's got a good scoreline, but in terms of his influence, in terms of taking that mid control, making One Win uncomfortable, it's not actually been the case in the last couple. even so, NiP did get off to a good start on this map. They got breathing space, so a lot of
How
heart.
many rounds when you're seeing your opponent on win? Oh, just hold on to that thought for a moment, because now config is working. He got the information there. He knows that Boomish is just around the corner. He's gonna find him. The question is, oh, Deko hit a sick flick, but Brulla now another one here for NiP. And this is on the back of them having so much space and an entry early in towards mid. And it's all config. You see the way he's moving in towards red room, finding one entry and then waiting so patiently, taking out Boomage as well. This is exactly what we needed to see from him, Alan.
He just had so much space. I don't know if there wasn't someone donut for one win. He just seemed to get all the way into red room. Granted, you know, he had some incredible shots. That does help for sure. But I don't know. Felt like he got a lot of space there for free. And after he gets that first kill, what he does to those B defenders, he makes them so uncomfortable. They have to come off holding in towards you know, whatever light Jaguar, Cheetah, whatever you want to call it, ramp as well. And then it's so much easier for the players to scale up.
Yeah, it was the whole squad. The whole B squad had to come and try to take him out, and makes it that much easier for the rest of the team to actually hit the site.
Well, there is another buy in one win. That's the good news. Still haven't seen Deco have a lot of influence on this AWP end.
No,
We talk him up.
Yeah, he's been sitting a little bit passively in towards A, being a bit more of sportive role. This might be it. Go back and forth there. Do the little up angle there. Trades do come back and forth, and favorable for NiP here.
Travis, that was aggressive. Tries to make a play through the CT smoke.
Yeah, by the off chance that the bomb planter isn't being covered, which of course at this level could potentially happen, but so rarely that.
Is that time? Boomage is a kid. Boomage is a kid. Deco misses. That could have been the round. Rez just needs to stay alive. He's got to smoke with Molly if he wants to put it down.
Oh,
yeah.
Deco did get the kit, but ran out of time in the end. I like that they're... Yeah, but I do like that they're actually trying to go for this, because it's more exciting for us to watch.
Yeah.
I think one of the problems with CSGO is the amount of rounds that is just sailed out, because it's correct Counter-Strike to save, you know?
Yes. Kind of.
Kind of.
So you want them to play worse Counter-Strike?
I want more action, is what I'm saying.
Then we need to change the game to give more incentives to that way. That's the only way you need to look at it.
Yeah, it's just when it comes to having a lot of... it's pause for thought, I guess. Because there's a lot of seconds. You can see, if, for example, any map, if you lose the bomb site early and you are 3 versus 5 retake, you never see anyone go for that. So then we get to sit and have a chat for 40 seconds with not much happening on this monitor. But now we have action!
Welcome, Deco. Is he going to fight mid? Looks like it. Some sort of an nade smoke up there. That's really awkward. And Config is feasting on the one-win bodies. He's loving it. Finally, get that one round where he lurked through mid this time. Much more aggressive, straight up on the catwalk. And there's no response. They might just have to save immediately here as soon as the site gets taken. This is a nightmare.
Yeah, it's a nightmare for one win. We are seeing kind of exactly the same that we had in the Onuk happen here. The same kind of score, same kind of vibe. If we're following the, how do you call it? Following the schedule or the
Script.
the script. indeed. We will see one win get around very soon.
Ooh, this script might be thrown out the window, though. Look at this. Torn to
Oh.
shreds. 3-on-3. Bomb slowed down. Nickelback has given mid, which is letting Config walk through, but on just 29 HP. If Nickelback is just somewhat ready for this.
Oh.
Thank God Forrester was there. And now they're going to reroute in towards A. Smoke goes down on Donut, but Broland takes the shot before it blooms. Maybe there's a gap on the right side as well. 2v2 as this gets planted. Good kill from Forrester, and now it's just Rez. Backs himself into Donut. No kit immediately on these players. Maybe there's one dropped on the ground, but it doesn't feel like it. No nades either. We rely on the buddy system, and Rez really wants to fight for a play. Gets on the bomb, and there it is. Execution. Forrester down, and now Travis is in a very awkward spot. Definitely advantage Rez right now. Peeks the corner, taken low. Travis is running out of time. There's the frag, but does he have it? This is ever so close. Has he got it? I think he's got it.
He's got it! He's got it! He's done it! Oh! It's on the nick of time. It's literally less than a second. He barely had it.
Holy cow.
Oh, if you rest right now, you have to be so devastated. You're playing this to perfection. Just jiggle peeking, not overcommitting to the duel until the very last moment you think you have it all. And it's just barely not enough.
NiP should have paused. That was a 5-on-3. And, you know, recency bias says we were just thinking about the clutch, but they let that ground slip. That should have been around every day of the week. Every day of the week. And Broland made some great plays earlier in this half, but this wasn't the round. Space is taken on A, but so many players have fallen already. Nade is landing. But Config, they need to put some nades on Donut, because Config can't get near a plan at the moment.
No, but look at this. It's Hampus's time to play. They managed to get him into City spawn. And I'm sure they're just going to be waiting for him to make a move. That is the move. It's going to take out Travis. This is going to cause so much chaos in the ranks of one win. Nickelback and Forrester, they are trying to keep their positions. Can't get it done. Boomage now behind the smoke. Has to line up almost for the planter. Oh, it's going to be pre-firing some corner here. Man, Deco. So difficult to retake with the op though. NiP patiently waiting. Smoke goes down to cover the bomb. Does they know? Yes. They can hear Boomage. It's making a lot of noise. Now. Boomage though! And he certainly has it. That is such a great retake by one win.
The lengths they're having to go to win these rounds. Oh my. I felt once that lurk all went to CT and Hampus was unchecked by initial players, and you could see that, I think it was Forrester, maybe Forrester and Boomage, the ones that were on A, just had to fight. They were trying to just fight as hard as they could into A main because they knew they were pinched. So awkward. And then NiP again.
Hedrick got them both, which was brilliantly. Then they just have to play the afterplant, and they play the afterplant so well too. It's just like exactly not enough. Now though, Boomage. This is the aggressiveness that we like to see from one win. It's the whole squad involved: Travis, Deco, and Boomage.
Both teams invested so much util to fighting this B lane. And NiP haven't got much left. It was a force buy. They didn't come in with so much. Deco assassinated by Config. That's a kill. Config's the only player over towards B. He might pull attention over as well.
Yeah, how is Config's opping skills though? Not necessarily the weapon that we see wield.
Stay on the Tech 9 after that. Why not?
Yeah. Go get him, Config. Oh, but look, he's so smart. Oh, Boomich is gonna catch him. Yes, the headshot flick. Oh, that is devastating. So incredibly well here, Nickelback in a world of trouble here. Oh, Goose has Travis rotating in, but Hampus and Res. You see, they're just waiting for them. They don't even have to push into the site. Just so patient, so well executed by NiP. But
That was all
config
over the
hits
place.
but that config hits, that flick, that quick flick. Oh, that's just illegal, actually. That should have been Boomich's frag and...
I don't know what was wrong, but it didn't look right to me. It just hurt. As I was
No,
watching
yeah.
it unfold, it just hurt. It's all I can say.
If Boomich gets that kill, they have picked up the op, and they don't have to stress too much about... They can chill a little bit more, and that may have been the deciding factor. But NiP, how many rounds more do they need actually on T side here? We did see them. It wasn't the T side on Nuke that was the issue, right? It was the CT side for both these teams.
Take whatever they can get. Should be claiming this one. Very minimal investment. Almost surprised Deco's bought as much as he has, given that he wants to get North. Body armor, nades, maybe kit as well. Because they have been lacking in a few of these rounds. Made them a little bit easier.
Yeah.
Just a bit slow stuff. Nobody aggressive. Much from one win to offer up a fight just yet. And we'll wait and see if Mr. Travis here does get cleared. Yes, he does. Sad times.
Yeah, it certainly does. There's a little bit of utility, making a little bit of noise there towards B side. Oh, and config. Oh, but it just lines them up, and that is a really beautiful spray there by config. 2 clean headshots. Now. Oh, Deco just annihilates hat-trick.
Clean in the end.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that many 1D, you know. I feel like my quota is higher contractually.
Oh, that's the position where if Boomich had the Zeus, he will certainly get it.
Not to be. Didn't have it this time. Big shame. Big shame. This half's been a big shame for 1 win. Come on. Give us something to play with. Let's get aggressive. Let's get frisky. Let's take some space. Early on, Nickelback and Boomich were pushing mid every round.
Yeah, that round we did get the entry. They had all the space, and then config just came in the middle, and you know, it has almost been working.
I feel like you're about to say something there. If you want to illuminate us what you're thinking.
It had halfway been working. They just need to figure out what to do when aggressive. When they're all Travis talking about what is being needed here. Rest with a couple though, still makes it somewhat competitive here. Oh, but the positioning here from Forrester and Boomich. Not much more to be done for NiP, and that was NiP trying to mix things up a little bit, and that didn't work.
It happens. It happens. Yeah. Crossfire was good. Travis, no molly onto him. They're all focusing on the back lanes or dark, and he capitalized. Massive round from him. Looking good. And that has not done good thing. As much as one would have lost a lot of rounds, obviously, in this half, they have made a lot of them ever so close. So at least the money's in check. Everything invested.
Ever so close, as even under a second left on the diffuser. Boiling all the way down to 1 versus 1, so only one person surviving. Of course, it's not going to get you any sort of... money in the bank to reinvest in later. See, they're fairly broke.
Yeah, you could say the economics here have been a travesty.
Oh.
Here
Brilliant.
we
Little play of words.
Fast A. Set round. Deco. Early on mid. Goes wide in towards logs. Gets one. Forrester unlucky, actually, not to kill Config. Was there even a flashbang there? That looked so aggressive. Holy cow. That was a push and then some.
Yeah. Do you have advantage here for one win? Just have to wait for these smokes to fade, and then you surely are gonna see them try to go for this retake. Brollan takes out Boomage. Have this. Oh yeah, clears him out. But now then, 2 versus 2 res. Good position here. Travis knows where he is at. He does not head trick Deco now. Just have to run and save the op. Not the best weapon to have in a retake situation. Of course, excellently played round by NiP. They don't manage, they lose a player as they try to enter the site, but they still manage to get down all the utility and played the post plant to perfection.
Yeah, well, I think though from one win's perspective,
yeah.
I mean that was a 5-on-3 retake. They had a lot of nades. They had Donut, they had CT, they had Temple. I think one win should be winning that. One win should have won that round. There must have been some gaps.
Yeah, there was a good aggression in the city spawn by NiP, and that is why they managed to win it. Oh, but here we were talking about him before. A lot of heavy battles here towards mid and Deco. Oh, he's gonna get that freebie onto Brollan, and now only head trick left here. Behind the smoke, stuck on his lonesome, as his teammates have been fallen left, right, and center.
Rounds are rounds. They'll take him.
Yeah.
6 out of this half would be a pretty decent result, given how bad it was going.
It would be an exceptional result, and I would most certainly would love to see my favorite scoreline. I was
10-5.
happy
10-5.
with the 10-5.
Yeah, 10-5.
10-5, yes.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Yeah, let's see here. Deco now posted up. Oh, and they're gonna come to his waiting arms here. Is he scoped up? Is the flash gonna come in? No, and he is so close. Look at that bit of a cheeky angle he has, and he can reposition. They surely have to flash him off this angle if they're gonna push into it. They don't have so much to work with. Or with the from Temple finishes things off, and we have it, Alan.
And
we'll be right back.
We'll send it to the break.
knows how to see it. Oh, my head is spinning round. Oh, I hear you now. Yes, the wolves are out. Inside of our reality. Satellites singing serenade. Send our signal, please.
And welcome back, everybody, to this very close game on Ancient second map. We are in the IEM Sydney qualifiers, close qualifiers for Europe, and we have NiP versus a 1-win with everything on the line here. Alan, the pistol round.
My favourite. Gets juicy, gets spicy, gets weird, gets wacky. And this round's going to be no different. Mid is taken. 2 on this A bomb side for NiP, and they're getting sandwiched. And this sandwich, it's not looking too tasty at the moment. Got to find some frags, change the filling. At the moment, it's going to be an NiP sandwich, and there it is on the ground. Head trick and Brolan diced up, thrown between the bread, and well, this one's a done deal.
That was such a wild round from the get-go. That was an all around the world. We're gonna jump around our corners. We're just gonna be annoying and claim space with the Glocks. So uncomfortable for the defenders on B side there to have this turkey sandwich going on.
Yes, precisely.
Turkey. I don't know where I got that from.
I don't either, but let's run with it.
Yeah, but you know, there's no chickens on Ancient. You might as well say there's turkeys.
Are turkeys from South? I must Google this. Where are turkeys from? Where are...
They're certainly from the Americas, 100%.
Then it would fit.
Yes. More than the cheetah.
There you go.
Certainly more than the cheetah.
There you
go. People call me crazy, but there is actually a logic in everything I do.
Yes. I can confirm this.
Roland. Oh, the 5-7. Up close. It's so devastating to play against. He even manages to get away with an AK in hand.
He was alone on B. He had no teammates here. I lost that duel. Wouldn't have been anybody in defense, but he comes good. AK flung over to Hampus. He's got full HP,
yeah.
Why not? And now 1-win need to really take their time. If you lose this round, get reset, especially without a bomb plant. That is not fun.
I do like this readjustment that we see coming out from NiP. They have player advantage, and they know that they can sit back now, play for information. You see, especially head trick, jiggle peeking from Donut. They just have to sit patiently and wait for 1-win to make their next move. And it looks to be something that's gonna happen towards A site.
Hampus clears mid. Smoke onto A main. 1-win are running out of time. They might need to go through this. There's a bit of a fake on B from Travis as he throws his smokes. Let's see if any players bite. Boost is in from Forrester.
Here comes the
Very
CT.
soon.
Strong smoke.
Oh,
as well.
that's a flag.
Yes,
That's a headshot. Rez finds the kill. Head trick makes it 2. And this round has fallen apart. Another 1D from Rez. Holy cow. Where did that come from, NiP? And that has now put them so close to winning this map. 1-win's money is in the bin.
Oh, that was so beautiful. And the way the rest is playing alongside head trick. They're playing off each other there. Rest gets that 1 dig. The head trick's turn to peek. He connects. And then Rest cleans it up in the just brilliant fashion there. Would have loved to see their point of view. With the Rest's point of view, hitting those shots must have been absolutely nutty. And it's always, I think it's always amusing as well to see the point of view of the player who gets fragged. The death cam, the death angle. Or how do you say anti-frag? Anti-frag?
You find that amusing. You like seeing their pain, their suffering, as they get
Yes.
annihilated.
Yeah, because that's when you can see like how impressive it is when people are hitting 20 shots. But when you see
Like
it
that
from the
one?
point of view, yeah, but when you see it from the point of view of the player who's actually being shot, like how nothing you can do, like this, nothing you can do. What's going on here, guys?
This should have been the gimme
This
round.
was supposed to be the free round one for you.
What's happened? What's happened? They're all dead.
They've been tech-9'd.
Why have you done this, NiP? You had the map in the palm of your hands and you just handed it straight back. Guns are going to get recovered as well. You need this AK config. You need to get out of here, brother.
It's an unconventional plays coming out of one win. We saw that in the last round on Nuke as well, where one win is just doing some random stuff and it's just working. It's so unconventional that it's catching NiP by surprise. And when you are also hitting your shots, of course, we saw was it Deco hitting the first one. Of course, you can also question why NiP is playing this aggressively in the first place, seeing that they should be aware that they're up against some sort of force by some sort of Nico.
Probably regretting it now. Famas is out. Eagle head trick. Well, we might have just given themselves an avenue back into this game. Default spread. Poke and prod from Boomich flashing through. It's Jaguar smoke. It's Travis. Barnes going to stay up close. That's going to push through on his own nadage. And that doesn't work. Deco's taken low, but that was always going to be a trade at the worst for this one-win squad. And now NiP are scrambling, trying to get the smoke down onto towards B ramp. It does come in. The one-win might commit in front. Smokes it down themselves. That bomb isn't through yet. And it looks like they're going to pull the plug. Bide their time. Maybe a bit of a double pump sort of hit. Another smoke on short. Just need a nade over here towards long. They have got another smoke.
Oh, but look at who's lurking in the water. He's coming from the sun. He's coming in from T-spawn. Config is in the back now. He's got his knife up though. Head trick just has to stay alive for a little bit longer. Stay alive and be sure Config is gonna have the perfect timing. He's gonna get the wrong plant. He's gonna know the position. Travis as well. He knows exactly where he is. No, he doesn't. He's got the wrong corner. But it's still doable here. Both these players. Oh, Config has a suspicion, but it doesn't know. It's so close, but it doesn't matter. It's gonna swing. And he gets him down. What a clutch by Config.
I thought Travis had won that. Config didn't know he'd pushed to the closer cubby.
He had no idea.
And if Travis peeked, there's so many opportunities there. I don't blame him for not peeking. He didn't know that it was being, he didn't think it was being stuck or whatever. But, wow.
But he had the perfect timing to swing out too. It's just that he doesn't connect. He's not quick enough to connect the bullets. Config, just perfect timing. All the way there. It's, of course, yeah. Yes, now it's gonna get tested. Nice Travis. Config now. Only good for one this time. Still a favorable situations here for NiP, but that's the bonus thing. Planted and Deco finds one and it's being traded with players back and forth here. Oh, but now Boomich once again in the clutch situation. 1 versus 1, and look at that. He kind of wants to hold the angle, but he gives respect to Rez. Gonna play this one smartly. Good plant for A main. Oh, he sticks it. Rez is defusing. Boomich, does he have the line? No, he doesn't. NiP, Rez, he steals it away from him.
Heartbreak.
Not even faking it, just sticking it straight.
Heartbreak for one win.
Oof.
They worked so hard to make this map close. So hard. They
Interesting
can't
to
pull off the
see.
previous round.
So interesting to
Oh.
see that it's NiP who's pausing here. Gonna need to calm down after that one. Have a little bit of a talk, because despite them winning, they didn't survive with many players. And how are they gonna invest in this round? They have to, of course, buy up.
They'll know the one winner going to buy.
Mm.
I mean, NiP, they're pausing because they know their loss bonus is gone.
Mm.
There is an avenue here for one win to get a lot of rounds back to back. They can just convert this, especially if they don't let anybody save.
Yeah.
And are we going for another A hit? There's a lot of players coming this direction.
Yeah, it certainly looks to be the case. And
There's nobody here. There's nobody here.
there's
Oh my god.
nobody home. Rest barely manages to get there, and he tags down Nickelback so low. Still, this is a pre-bomb plant for one win. 5 versus 5 in the after plant. We have some lurks here. Brollan in mid. Boomich though with the deagle is trying to hold this. So patient this time for Boomich. Bides his time. He's gonna come in the back of these players. NiP are gonna rein in here as finds the entry. Brollan with one. Deco now has to finds one. Is it going to be enough? And Boomich once again, he has to hit his shots and he doesn't. Is it enough time? It is. Close once again. How many times have we seen this defuse come down in the last seconds in this on this map?
One win
Alan?
They can't win an afterplan to save their lives at the moment. This is brutal. Had a few on the first half as well where they should have won the retake, but couldn't convert. Ah, such a shame. It was an open bomb site. They got the plant. They could have set up however they liked in the afterplant. The one win, NiP on the flip side have just been so clean. Good spacing, good trading. Any nades they have are going down in the right place. They're making it ever so difficult for one win. And capitalizing on all those occasions. Boomich, though, does get an entry. Config down. That's a big hole in the map for NiP to plug.
Yeah, certainly. Look at Config. 24 frags. He is doing so much work on his own on the map. Exactly as we were expecting. But now A once again. Let's see if Preston through the smoke. He does. Deco is taken out. But in the meanwhile, they're looking for the lurker here, and Travis, he gets spotted, still wins that duel, almost takes a chest through with the Mac 10. Just almost, though. And once again, it's just A side that seems to be a bit of a problem for NiP. They're so heavily going for the mid control early, mid control and speedway on B, but they don't have the resources to also defend so early.
It's a bit of mind games as well. The number of rounds in a row that one win have hit A. NiP are thinking, they're not going A again. Come on.
Yeah.
They're not going A again. They're stacked mid.
Mm.
And one win keep calling the bluff. Well, the money is gone for NiP. The saves, a lot of them a pretty decent buy here. It's only hampers off a rifle. But there is nothing in reserve from here on. So one win. Still chances here. Still chances to make it close. You can see a little bit more consistency out of these. B default on the cards. Roland finds sliver of an angle. Sprays away and takes out Boomich. Man advantage for this CT side. This player's going to commit. Nade lands and going through the flames is never going to end well. This offense has been thwarted. There might be a spam kill, but the cavalry is here. Bomb is down in the open. Look at the flank as well from Rez.
Yeah,
this is a nightmare scenario now for one win.
Oh, and even worse now, as Forster has been taken out. a little bit of question about like one been trying to up the tempo and try to get a little bit, go a little bit quicker towards B. But I seen Brolan play in Jaguar now so many rounds in a row. He has the first contact and he does the exact same movement, the same spray, and everything is the same every time. So they still manages to get away with that. It's just brilliant here. Oh, but Nico! How has this round even been possible to do anything here? Hampus and Res almost a little bit too dodgy there, but in the end they win it out, and that's 14 on the round for NiP.
That was a bold peek from Hampus. His teammate couldn't trade him, and his teammate had
Yeah.
15 HP or something. Whew. Well, I guess it worked, so we can't floor a fault in there.
No,
But,
but have a look now. If you can have a look at Brullan from the beginning, just see if it's gonna get tested once again. Here comes Brullan, he throws his Molotov and then he plays close. And this is the angle. He is not gonna have anyone push him this round. He's gonna be a little bit delayed. Gets spotted, throws out his smoke, and he's just gonna play and hold this patiently. Oh, I like this. A cheeky little boost.
No Brolan to be found this time. Much slower progression than some of the previous shots exchanged. Bit of damage. No frags just yet. Nadage onto mid. Red smoke. Volley in towards wood as Boomich goes for the clear. But Rez is still on this donut angle, so he can call to his teammates. Nobody's crossed just yet. Don't need to worry about that mid flank. Keep
Yeah,
B
you can
bolstered, and he's still calling it. So these 3B
Yeah.
players are not going to move.
If any movement is to be done, it is movement closer into better positions. Boomich steps, and here Brollan gets taken out. Hampus, he answers. Good Molotov, but gets wallbang there. Deco doesn't even have to see Hampus to take him out.
If Convict doesn't get some spray kills, they need to save. They need to save.
Yeah.
These rifles are worth too much. Okay,
Two
well,
AKs.
NiP had all the info. They had all the info. They knew players hadn't crossed mid. They were happy to commit 3B. They just... That bait setup in towards Dark just didn't work at all.
It didn't. Boomich does an incredible job finding the first one, and then as Hampus is trying to retreat, he just gets spaded down through the wood. I like this. It's more a slow and methodical approach by one win. They're not rushing anything, so they're not rushing into Roland's open waiting arms. They're sending Boomich in first to clear him. And then, of course, with 2 entries, bomb site taken, we have a bit of a pause here. Is it a tactical one? Perhaps could be a good time, actually, for NiP to have a little bit of a talk. How are we going to close the map out, Alan?
Discussion of whether to buy here, I think, because they're on minimum loss coming into this round. So even if they save... Hampus, Rez, Brolan...
I'm expecting
It's a
something...
tough call.
Yeah, I'm expecting them to do something special.
They're going to buy.
Like this. Yeah, this is... But I'm expecting them to do something special here. They have to try to... They can't just sit back on sites in a round like this and wait for one win to show up. They have to do something special.
See what Config does. Config could drop a FAMAS, but you can have no nades.
I'm expecting...
Your NiP in-game leader, what are you calling?
I'm expecting some very heavy B control. Hendrik and Rest, though, they are the players with utility. They're gonna drop over a nade to Hampus. So if it isn't B control. This is mid. But look at Reza's spawn. He has a very good spawn for both mid and basically mid spawn. This one. So let's see. I'm so excited. Like I did not expect this much to become to be as close of an affair as it has been so far. Nuke almost going to all the whole distance, and Ancient being as competitive as it is.
Yeah, I mean, even in this map, there was one split-second defuse in NiP's favor. There was the round where it was config 1-on-1, where he 1v3'd them, and he didn't know
Yeah, and
Travis was in that corner.
2 rounds on CT side for 1 win with less than a second defuse as well.
It's been a game, but as we
It
said, I
has
think
been.
the scoreline doesn't actually do this justice. I think this is closer
Yeah.
than you might realize.
Yeah,
One
I mean,
win could be ahead.
certainly these 4 rounds that we were just talking about, that's the difference. It's 10-14. 4 rounds, that's the difference. Could have been either one of these teams. It could go in any of the teams' favor, but of course we want to watch as much Counter-Strike as we possibly can. So certainly I'm hoping that the NiP is going to be able to close this one so we can have a third map of Overpass.
Yeah, same is true with the tech pause. As much as I like having my face on air, we prefer to be in game. Hopefully, we're not here too long. Who's impressed you the most during this series? Can be for any reason.
What was the question? Excuse me.
Which player has impressed you the most?
Ooh.
So far
Well,
today?
Deco has been doing so much work, but we were kind of expecting that, right? So I am actually super impressed by Boomich. On Nuke, he was doing a solid. He was single-handedly giving his team a round. But here on Ancient, it is Config who is the mastermind, and he is at work again. And we have an aggressive round from NiP, so something special, something different. Meanwhile, it is A, where one win is choosing to play.
NiP should say. NiP should say.
Yeah.
That this round is not on. Bombs getting planted. Look at all this utility going into the lanes.
Yeah, it was the wrong gamble. Boomich might even get a couple here. He's just been sitting holding this.
What was your call coming into the round? What did you want NiP to do?
I wanted them to do something special.
Yeah, which site was it?
I wanted them to do exactly what they were doing.
And how did that go?
It didn't go well. It didn't go well.
Not brilliantly. But one win, I mean, we saw this early on in the half. They are not scared to run these fast A hits. And, you know, if NiP is going to give that ground, they're going to be ready to mount a retake. Hampus there just gets absolutely caught. He's just like readjusting into temple by the time he dies. I think it's fair to say that NiP hasn't adjusted to the early A hits. It's been by far the most successful thing for one win.
NiP have had success, though, with aggressive plays towards Speedway and mid. So to keep doing that and trying to find something early, it's not necessarily wrong, but look at the rest of Swan now. This is where we will want to see him do something aggressive towards A instead.
He's off.
And they're doing it.
Yeah, look at one
see
win.
If they can find something. Yeah, and it's a full beat rush here for one win. Roll out. Only with the 5-7. He's gonna find one. Is he gonna finish off the second? But no, but Config is just around the corner. But now, this is interesting. A double flank. Hampus and the rest. Surely we're gonna see Nickelback expecting something
Bomb's not
like
planted.
this.
Nickelback, get the bomb.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Okay. And this is excellent, because that's the one the Nickelback was holding the flank. So he's gonna be maybe a little bit off position here. Gets a flash from his teammate, but surely. Yes.
Game on.
Did they
Game
spot
on.
both
He's got a kit
players?
as well. Hampus,
Yeah.
can you not get a gun off the ground? That'd be great too. There it is. pair of AKs. Forrester's low. There's no nades for
Smoke
this
on
T side.
Hampus.
Is the plant behind the pillar as well?
No, it's in front.
Rez is sticking. Rez is sticking. I think it is behind.
1 second.
Gekko's not. Oh my god!
Oh, once again!
That is a
This is the-
catastrophe!
This is a pistol round all over again. Let's not forget about that. You just stick it. Pros
Oh
don't
my
fake.
god.
Absolutely madness. And what a way to get map point, Alan.
One win can't catch a break. They are.
I was
That's ridiculous. Oh
one
my! How did
win,
it...
more like 1 win, more like 0 win. Or in a best of 3, 1 win, so you
Yeah.
only get 1 map.
I blew
Sorry.
my travesty load too early. That was the travesty. That was the travesty.
Oh, that was a travesty.
Oh my god. And now they're going to compose. They should have paused actually after that. They needed to reset coming into this round.
Certainly. They had to do something. Come on.
As bad as this
Just,
looks, guys, this map is still on. NiP have no
yeah.
loss bonus. They have no money in reserve. This is still on a knife edge.
It is. And look at this. Look at the setup now from NiP. Rollan working. The flash is not gonna take him. He's just on his usual off angle. Oh, and he just plays this position so extremely well. Rollan every single time he manages to get the frag and get out of there alive too. So important.
A main aggression from Rez. He's got space.
Mm.
Forrester is so alone. He's so alone, and there's
And
the
he
bomb.
had the bomb too.
Oh, this looks over. It looks over. It's a good kill from Boomich. But he's got so much more work to do. There's 3 players on this exit of the map. Now down to 2. He's making a good go of it. But time
Yeah.
is soon to become an issue. And look at Travis. He's still clearing out A. He thinks a player could be aggressive. Flank is on now from Hampus. There's so
15
much going on.
seconds.
Boomich is coming in behind Rez. Rez doesn't have a clue. Here comes that bomb. The flank is
10
through from Hampus.
seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6. Bombs we planted there. Quiz the magical shot. Their head trick now. Let's take it out. How? How is this not GG for NiP?
How have they lost a round where they've dropped the bomb in A main with 30 seconds left?
And
I
they're
can't
what,
believe
5
it.
versus 3.
They've got no money. They're going to have to force buy. It's going 30
What?
rounds.
I can't believe my eyes. If you ever have seen someone like fumble across the finish line, this is it. And they didn't even manage to fumble across the finish line. They still have 1 more round they have to win. Tactical timeout has been called. Obviously, some heated discussion has to be happening right now. What happened, guys?
I don't know what's going on.
How-
It's,
It should have been GG.
you know at the end of like marathons where they run through and break the tape at the end? It's like
Yeah.
Nips ran into the tape and they can't break it. He just flung them back. And one
It's
win,
like
the
this-
second place is
this-
getting closer and
Like,
closer.
it's not a tape. It's literally like a bungee.
Exactly.
Like a bungee cord, and it's just threw them 100
Yeah.
meters back. They have to go again.
Yeah.
It's like the rabbit and the turtle.
Tortoise.
And NiP is the rabbit here, sprinting towards the finish line, and then let's see then. Is this it? Because this is the way that we saw 1 win close out the nuke. So wouldn't it be poetic to see NiP close it out in the same fashion?
Yeah, I'm not sure the 1-win fans would agree, but they're here for the ride. They're
Yeah.
enjoying themselves. Conflict's got this M4. Boost doesn't quite spot him. Maybe he hears the noise cues as they're falling off. He's going to back out of mid. Conflict needs to get his move on because if he's not in the right place at the right time here, there's not a lot of other firepower. I know these guys are good on pistols. But,
We've seen it. We've seen it before.
definitely
We've
have
even
seen
seen
it.
it on the map. So everything can happen
but
here.
Rez doesn't have the deagle this time. Well, that's all I'm saying.
True, true. Oh, look at this. Oh, the perfect aiming on the smoke. That's gonna deny them.
Rez has just pushed A. Rez has
Opportunity.
just cleared A. He's calling to his teammates, I see nothing. There's nothing here.
Yeah,
I see
but look
one
at this.
smoke in mid. I don't think it's going to make
Yeah,
a
but
difference. They're
this-
going to stay on B.
Look at this one here, Boomich, who's out there looking. Rest is gonna come flanking. Boomich. Oh, just the rest managed to stay alive here in Brolland. This is
Not like this.
hat-trick with the
Not like this.
headshot.
Not like this!
Perfect with the smoke. Echo now exactly like this, Alan. Exactly like this. Wow, Alan, what a way to close things off there by NiP.
It's just the travesty. It's just the travesty. It's now a coin term. Oh, I had to end like that.